Hello, dear students. Let us understand about objectives and importance of working capital in this session. So, already we discussed about working capital. That is, for running day-to-day operations of the business, we need a capital, and obviously that is called as working capital. Okay, and its formula is current assets minus current liabilities. Okay. And for now, we are going to understand about what is this working capital. Again, the basics, objectives of working capital, and its importance. Okay. So its definition, we need to know about current assets and current liabilities. Okay. So CA versus CL. What is this? See, difference between current assets, okay, and current liabilities. That is working capital actually. And difference between current assets, what is the current assets? Cash, inventory, all these things, right? Cash in hand, cash at bank, the inventory is what we are holding. Okay. And current liabilities, all the payables. If receivables comes under current assets, obviously payables comes under current liabilities, and all the short-term debts. Okay. So this is the difference between current assets and current liabilities, and its difference is actually called as working capital. And how to calculate this working capital ratio? That is, it is calculated as current assets divided by current liabilities. Okay, that is the way to calculate. For the process of for the working capital ratio. See, all the companies, short-term liquidity. It may have short-term liquidity, right? Along with the operational efficiencies. So, by means of calculating this step, that is current assets divided by current liabilities, if we can able to do this, where it actually measures what is the exact short-term liquidity as well as operational efficiency. Okay. So types of working capital, two major types. One is permanent, another one is temporary working capital. See, permanent working capital, it refers to minimum amount of resources needed to maintain the core operations of a business. Okay, at least we should have some reasonable amount with us for this to run the business, to do the production operations in the business. And temporary is nothing but based on the company's fluctuations, that is seasonal demands. Okay, based on that, company may have certain, short-term operational needs. So it differs from period to period. Okay, that is varying periods given here. And objectives of working capital, yes. First one is liquidity management. Okay, so ensuring short-term obligations are met. Obligations like liabilities. Okay, if we have any short-term debts and liabilities, definitely that should be done. That is what meant here. Okay, that payables, if we are providing on that duration, definitely it provides us, it makes us to give liquidity management without any trouble. Okay, and next is maintaining sufficient cash flow. Yes, that is also true. Sufficient, always we should have enough cash with us, okay, to run the business smoothly. So operational efficiency, so streamlining inventory management, and next is optimizing accounts receivable and payables. Two major things. So inventory, very important thing is there should not be excess stock. That is, holding too much of stock is a problem. Minimizing holding cost, that is very important. Holding cost is warehousing cost, that what you are spending for the warehouse, for the godowns. Okay, that cost should not be very high. Okay, and ensuring that resources are allocated efficiently to meet customer demand. Clear? So these are the things. And optimizing like payables as well as receivables, both has to be done. If you are in a position to receive your cash, your payments, you have to receive on time. Similarly, payables. Importance, the next step, that is mitigating financial risks. Okay, You should not in a position of taking too much risk inside the business. Okay, and after that, the difficulties that what you are facing, okay, that has to be avoided. Okay, next in case like supporting sustainable growth like enables a business to invest in necessary resources. Necessary resources means this is what the resource that actually I need, spend for that. Okay, so don't spend for the resources which is unnecessary for the company, that is actually waste. And investment opportunities, that is first one is facilitating business expansion, where a sufficient working capital if you're having, definitely that will bring growth to your business, like new projects, market entry, all the operations, scaling operations in an efficient way, that is good. And next one is enhancing competitive advantage. You become more stronger in your position, market position. Okay, will be a tough competitor in the market, and obviously, which leads to your product demand towards the customer. They'll demand more and more. Okay, so you'll give tough competition to your competitors, and there is no doubt in that. And these are all the different objectives and importance of working capital. Thank you all.